people, just me today. I'm going to do my best to put a little video together. I haven't got Jodie with me today. Obviously she works nights, so she needs a bit more sleep than I do. And I've just come up this morning. It's currently 8:30, and I'm going to try and do a little bit of picking and preparing a bed for some successional crops. I've already made a little bit of a start last night and I harvested some of the onions. There was only, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 left in this bed, so I've took them out and I've hung them to dry. And yeah, so I'm going to riddle some compost, strip the rest of the bed, compost the broad beans that have gone over. I've got some tomatoes to pick, I think. The rest of the raspberries, I'm going to try and get those picked and the new canes tied in. I've got some broccoli ready that needs to be picked, so I'll be cutting that and removing some of the lower leaves just to tidy the bed up a little bit. Yeah, what else was there? I think that was it. So I'll just take you over and I'll show you what I'm going to do, and then we'll go from there. So if the camera angles are all wonky and it's a little bit all over the show and you can't hear what I'm saying, I ain't quite got the cinematic experience that Jodie's got, so watch this space. These golden beetroot are the ones I'm going to get stripped out. Obviously I've took the broad beans and that's where the onions were. Try and clear a couple of beds for some stuff I've got ready to go in. I'm going to leave those beetroot in because I've still got some bulking to do, and I'm going to remove the rest of them broad beans because they've gone over, and we're going to compost them and hopefully get to tidying up the raspberries, and then maybe have the last pick of the raspberries. So that's today's task. Try and do it before it gets to 30 degrees out. Here's the broccoli ready to harvest, and I'm going to have a tidy up of the bed as well and some of the lower leaves. So there's definitely a few tomatoes that need harvesting. And a couple of gherkins. I swear to God that thing's doubled in size overnight, that one has. A couple of cucumbers up here. I'll do a couple of little family veg boxes because I've got quite a lot of stuff coming through this minute in time. The beets.
it. It's done. Our broccoli, a load more courgettes. We've got some nice beetroot. Got some golden ones as well at the bottom. Jodie's took. What did she take? She took some berries, some strawberries, the last of the raspberries. Yeah, and that's it. So a couple of broccoli still on the plant that could, you know, still got a little bit of growing to do. I've thinned off the bottom, some of the bottom leaves, the older leaves that are decaying and that, just to, I don't know, reduce the slug habitat a little bit. I've harvested out the rest of the onions out of this bed, and I've put some more compost down. I've took out the broad beans out of this bed and cleared this bed and put some more compost down, and then I've thinned out the took out all the old fruiting canes out the summer raspberries, which I started off with 5 last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I've got this, next year I'll have 9, so potentially double the fruit. So yeah, so I've done all them out, tied the new canes in, so they'll be the ones that bear the fruit next year, and I've put a little bit of compost down, and that's it. And I have definitely earned a beer. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed. See you on the next one. Warm on. All done. See you in the back. Get all the jobs done. So here a bit longer than I wanted to be, because I had a few visitors today. That's part and parcel of being on the path. Being on an allotment right next to a path, all the people you speak to on a daily. You know, it's nice to socialise. Sometimes when you got to get a bit done, it's a bit. But yeah, right, I'm going for a beer. Thanks for watching. See you later.